In my 3.5 years experience in the networking niche, I have made a ton of mistakes. And because of those mistakes, I've learned and grown. And I want to share with you today what I've done and what I've helped hundreds of others do. So if you have found yourself taking a lot of action in your business, working to get people to listen to you, but you feel like you're just checking off boxes and not making connections with people, resulting in no one engaging with you, joining your team, or buying your products, right? You know the drill. Then the 4 questions I'm going to share with you today, maybe just what helps you to be able to turn things around, okay? So put a heart emoji if you just connected with something I said, even if in the smallest amount. What I just described is a very common tale. And after personally working with over 270 networkers, I've seen this time and time again. And I'm going to give you 4 questions so that you can, number 1, get more people following you and engaging with you. Who doesn't want that? 2, gain clarity on the necessary items of your business. And 3, get rid of the time sucker tasks that don't truly matter, okay? So hello and welcome. If we haven't met before, I'm Debbie Dunford with David and Debbie Dunford. My husband and I build our business together and we have a blast. A little about who we are and what we do. We help online networkers strategize to attract a constant flow of new prospects, teammates, and sales through branding, content creation, automation systems, mind mastery, servant leadership, and leverage, so that you can live your best life, okay? And David's the backbone of things. I'm a little more forward-facing, so you're going to see me more on camera. As you're joining, please say hi and where you're watching from. David and I are in Utah. So if you're watching the replay, go ahead and put #replay and join in on the conversation, and I will get back to you. So I don't know about you, but as a mom of 4 boys and a homeschooler, I found that I didn't have time to waste in my day. What with the schoolwork, the karate lessons, the laundry, etc., the list could go on and on and on, right? And oh, by the way, I was starting a business, right? So you can't forget that part. So being really focused and having a clear intention with everything I did for my business, getting rid of those time suckers that didn't matter, was crucial. So I had to start asking myself questions. And the first question is, what result do I want from XYZ action, right? So what's an action? Put down in the discussion, what's an action that you take daily in your business? Let me know. I'm curious. So one question that I ask myself now is, what result do I want from this action, right? Especially in those everyday daily things, we want to be really, really purposeful. So I choose tasks with the end in mind. And if the task I'm thinking of doing won't give me a result I want, or a result that's in alignment with my brand and what I stand for in a timely manner, then that task gets crossed off my list. Or maybe that means I find another way to do it. Maybe it doesn't go completely away, but maybe I find another more effective way to do it. But maybe it does mean that it gets completely left behind, and that's okay. So the second question I ask myself is, and I already kind of hinted at it, is this in alignment with my brand? Okay, so the first question you want to ask yourself is, what result do I have in mind? And will this get me there? And the second question is it in alignment with my brand? And then I also follow up with this question, okay? So it's really important that you do this. If so, how specifically is it in alignment? So let's say I listen to a great podcast that gives me a lot of value, and I want to repurpose that podcast, telling it in my own words, right? That's what I mean by repurpose in a live that I do. However, that content may not be in true alignment with my brand and what I stand for. So there's another little question, right? What do I stand for? Am I in alignment with that? For example, a podcast on about how to effectively speak from stage. And that could give some great tips. However, my brand doesn't focus on speaking from stage to an audience. It focuses on branding, content creation, systems, automation, etc. So even if the content was great, it isn't in alignment with who I am and what I help people with. And that's so important because there's so much content and great ideas out there. There really is. And so this is what really helps me to weed out what I will say and what I won't. Okay. Because it's interesting, even having, it's almost too much content I've found for myself, right? There are so many great things out there that you could talk about and share with other people that you're learning. But sometimes that becomes a problem, and I found that it kept me stuck. And that's what I found has kept my students stuck too. Like I remember one particular student was like, oh, there's so many great ideas, and there's this that I can look at, and there's this that I can pull from this blog and this live and this. Okay, well, hold on. What might you choose to specifically focus on and pull from? What's in alignment with your brand? And so that helped give her some clarity. So another thing, question number 3 is, how will this help me achieve the result that I want in my biz? Like the ultimate overall result. So this is related to alignment, but it's tweaked a bit. What is your ultimate goal with your business? And if you don't know, then you've got to figure that out. If you don't know where you're going, how will you know when you get there, right? So take some time and figure out where you're going, what your ultimate desired result for your business is. Then you can ask yourself, how will this task help me achieve my ultimate result? If it won't, scratch it. It's gone, right? You don't have time to waste. You've got to take your kids to soccer, right? Something like that. Or you've got to go to do the laundry. You've got to prepare dinner. So scratch it. It's off your list. And then finally, question number 4 is, how will this help my followers? Okay, so, and if you don't have followers yet, that's totally cool. So you can ask yourself, how will it help the people who I want to follow me? Those people who will be my followers, right? This is so, so critical. Zig Ziglar once said that, and this is kind of in my words, I don't know if it's word for word, but he said, help others get what they want, and you'll get what you want. Okay. In other words, this is about you being a servant leader. Building your business is about helping others solve their problems. So everything you do should be focused on how it will help your people. And in turn, that will get you what you want. Crazy. So asking yourself these 4 questions can have a huge impact on your day-to-day business tasks. I know it did for me and with the students that I work with, because it's really weeding out those tasks that aren't as impactful for you, which ultimately creates more engagement on your content and your posts because people like that you help them, right? Then guess who they'll think of when you want to switch teams or buy products? You, ding, 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 winner, winner, chicken dinner, right? So, and that's a win-win situation. So now if you are here, you are a doer. You are an action taker. And I got to be honest, I wouldn't have learned how important having a clear intention truly was. I wouldn't have failed forward if I hadn't taken action in myself or action myself personally and invested in myself and my business. I kind of put those two together 3.5 years ago with the purchase of a simple ebook. And it was a small investment as well, especially for the added training and help that I received. And so I wanted to give you that same opportunity. So if you're someone who wants to skyrocket your business this year and get true momentum in your business, then do yourself a favor. Type the word ebook and I'll get you the ebook information through Messenger so that you can check it out for yourself. And like I said, it's not just the book. You also get training modules and coaching calls with that. Pretty sweet deal from my friends. So thank you for taking the time to invest in yourself by learning and growing here with me today. Have a great day. And remember to expect more and soar in your life and in your business. We'll see you next week. Bye.